What up, everybody? It's your boy D-Loops here with my boy. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, sir.
It's Artificial AV.
And
what's going on, people?
What's going on? Check it out, y'all. We are the creators of the Stew, and we're here to bring you the Beat Club. As normal, Marin will be here a little bit later. You know, he's around a 1:15 type of cat. But we're gonna start it off right, man. You know, I always started off by asking Avi, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. Had a little car trouble on the way here, but I'm here.
Yeah. We started a little CP time, just a little bit like 103. That's not even CP time, really.
Nah.
It's not CP till you like past like 30 minutes.
Till you do the Marin, yeah. 15 minutes. That's CP time.
Yeah. So what else has been going on with the weekend, brother?
Not much, man. I was actually supposed to go to an event yesterday, and I was feeling kind of sick, so I couldn't go. I wanted to go, man. East Meets West, I think it's called, or Beats.
Beats.
Yeah. That's what it's called by I think Hollows. Remember Hollows from the Stew?
I remember Hollows, and I think Buddha Beats was in there.
Yep. Hollows, he puts that on at through a bookstore I think he works for. I'm not sure though.
They play Beats in the bookstore?
Nah. It was at a place called, I think, the Democracy Center.
Oh, I don't.
I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's in Cambridge, but I was supposed to go, man. I feel bad. Next time I'm going though. I'm definitely going next time, man.
Next time?
I'm trying to get the vibes in there, man.
There you go. Put me down next time.
Yeah.
The next time.
Nah, I'm saying it on air, so hold me to it. I'm going next time.
And next time you see him, if he doesn't show up, just play the podcast right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How about you, man?
Everything else is good, man. Everything is lovely. I want to welcome everybody to the Beat Club podcast first, you know what I mean? Including myself. I made it here on time, happy. Got some coffee in my system.
I got a little bit.
Got a little bit of caffeine in your system, you know what I mean? Besides that, weekend went pretty cool. Seems to go by really fast, man. But cool nonetheless. I started working on some beats last night. I was happy about that. Things have been just pretty smooth. With all the ugliness happening in the world, between yesterday and today, for myself, things have been going okay, man. Just, keep my head up.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody else keeps their head up out there as well, man. But just to let people know, if this is your first time ever tuning in to us, we are the creators of the Stew. We present something called the Beat Club Podcast. This is where producers are heard. We have an avenue for producers to submit their beats within our Facebook group or, on our webpage, beatclubpodcast.com. We have certain games that we play, such as Keep It or Cut It. You'll actually be able to get critique from the creators of the Stew, which is the Stew Beat Showcase, which we've been running for 3-4 years by now. So we look forward to more submissions because the love has been pouring in. I've seen maybe about 10 to 20 new beats of submission coming within the past week. I'm not sure. Have you communicated with anybody in the past couple of days since our last podcast?
Not recently, but I've seen a bunch of submissions come in, though. It's a few new people, but we've been getting repeat offenders. Sending us stuff because they've been telling us they love what we're doing. So
good.
I'm glad, man.
They need that fix, man. We need that fix too. Please send over all the dope beats you have. If you got any producer friends that are just trying it out for the first time and they need someone to hear it or they need a platform to be heard, feel free to submit, man. Like I said, Beat Club Podcast. Everything, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you go beatclubpodcast.com to submit there as well. But I definitely invite you guys to visit our producer closed group on Facebook, and you can search us underneath Beat Club Podcast as well. And we should pop up. And Avi, if you got the crack on deck, Avi will definitely be like, all right, cool, you're in. And you can kind of be amongst our group of producers, man, where we talk, we share beats, we share production tips, all types of fun stuff, man. So hopefully we see you in the group soon. But I guess with no further ado, while we waiting for Marin, I just want to shout out Gaggle and the network for holding us down. Thank you so much. We are rounding up the end of the month. And later on today, we have a very special interview with Ed O.G. If you're not familiar, you can get familiar. So hopefully you stay around for that. That should be around like 1:45 or so. But we're going to get into this right now, man. I hope you're ready for some beats.
I've been waiting, man.
You've been waiting for some beats?
All day.
All right, cool. Well, just to let everybody know, man, you are now listening to
The Beat Club.
I just love that. I just want to play it one more time. You know what I mean? You are now listening to
The Beat Club.
That's smooth.
That's smooth. Shout out to Violet Music for holding me down on that. And we're just going to get ready to play it, man. Let's get ready to play. That's right. You guys have submitted your beats, man. It's our time to actually play those beats. Give you our review. Let us know if we're going to keep it or cut it, man. So we got a line of beats and network and out of network that was submitted over the past week. We're going to check everything out and give you guys our 1-2. So with no further ado, we got some submissions, man. I'm going to put some new cats on. There's a cat right now called, I don't know if you can see him as well. I think it's at LooseCon. Is that his whole social network right there?
Probably. I think that's the group Loose Connection. But
Loose Connection?
It's one of them, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm not looking at it right now, but I'm going.
All right, cool. And if anything, if you guys are ever worried or concerned about, what producer, performed that, or what producer put that track out there, you can always check our SoundCloud later where the producers are tagged. Their name, their Twitter, their IG is tagged in the actual sound wave. So if you need to find a producer because you like the beat so much, you can visit there and check it out. But with no further ado, we got this submission right here called, this thing is long as hell. I don't know what it's called right now. He says at Loose Connection. I guess that's what the beat is called.
Nah.
Oh, here we go. It's at Loose Connection is the IG name and Twitter name. It's LOOSECONNXSHUN. I guess this beat is called Holla. All right, so we're going to get right into it, y'all. Y'all listen in and let me know if you want to keep it or cut it as well. We're on Facebook and Twitter right now, too.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So just in case you want to communicate with us live, man, Facebook and Twitter, hit us up. Beat Club Podcast. Here we go. Let's take a listen.
When you see me upon the streets, nigga,
Loose Connection.
sling upon them streets, nigga, if you're messing with them greens, nigga, holla. And if you're living up your dreams, nigga,
The Beat Club.
bring it back. Yes, sir. Holla. Yo, holla. Feel it. Get up. Dealer. Get up.
The Beat Club.
Bring it back. Yes, sir. Holla. Yo, feel it. Get up.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
We're living a life of the first. Let's watch this. Bring it back. Yes, sir. Yo, feel it. Get up.
The Beat Club. Beat Club.
Hold up. Is that how we start the show? Is that how we, wait. So let me get his name right because I want to make sure I got the name right because I'm feeling that beat, yo.
So I'll tell you.
What is the name?
This is BX Charles and D Sharpest. They are a group called Loose Connection. They're a production team. And that beat was called Holla.
That beat was called Holla for all the right reasons. So, I mean, we were in here vibing right now, just in the environment. I got to ask you, because the people want to know, what do you think about the beat? Because I kind of know your decision already, because we both vibing.
Yeah,
but what do you think about
went
the
in
beat
here
overall?
with the screw face.
Like a little bit.
The sour face. So, yeah, that's a keep it automatic.
Any feedback whatsoever, or is this flawless victory?
Flawless victory.
Word?
Yeah. I actually seen these dudes at a showcase out in downtown. It was probably I want to say over 5 months ago. And that was my first time hearing them play any beats. That was my first time hearing them. Period. They killed the showcase.
So you said he's part of a duo?
Yeah.
Dope.
Loose Connection is the name of the duo.
Nice,
dude. Disgusting.
Yo, if anything, check them out. Yo, it's at LOOSECONNXSHUN. That is Loose Connection.
And I'm going to put this out there real quick.
What up?
They also use Reason. So everybody that be hating on Reason, there goes some bangers, right? There goes a banger right there using the Reason propeller head software. So stop hating on Reason.
Well, there's people that constantly hate on Reason?
Yeah, man. They always talking that FL Studio. I'm in, Ableton, all the other joints.
Why do people hate on Reason? What's wrong with Reason, bro?
I don't know. I'm a Reason user, so I can't really tell you what's wrong. I love Reason.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I've never used Reason, but I can honestly say I know producers that make crack beats and Reason, so I don't understand what the beef is.
Nah, a lot of people I think hate on the sounds, like the actual like instruments. They're not full enough, but that's a part of being a producer. Just make them sound fuller. I mean, did you not just hear that beat from Loose Connection?
I mean, can we, for the hell of it, can we just bring that back how it came in? Can I just bring that back? Can we just pull up? I don't got a pull up sound effect yet, but I got you. I'm gonna get one, man. You know what I mean? But for right now, let's just pull that back up so you can hear how this joint just came in.
When you see me on the streets, nigga, loose connection. When you sling upon them streets, nigga, if you're messing with
The
them
Beat Club.
nigga, and if you're living up your dreams, nigga, harder, bring it back, yes sir, harder, yo, feel it, harder, get him,
The Beat Club.
So you can't tell me nothing about Reason. You can't tell me nothing about Reason with that one right there, man. That right there, I mean, you already said you was going to keep it.
Yeah,
that
we
automatically gets my keep it as well. Hit you right in the face. I got nothing else to really say about it. It's just an unfair fight right now. You know what I mean? I wasn't prepared for that one, at least just starting off the show. So please, if you're feeling the beat and if you're feeling the producer, look them up. Loose Connection, man. That's LOOSECONNXSUSHUN. My fault. I chopped that all up. Once again, this coffee is just settling in, so I'll probably get it right later on down the line. But it's Loose Connection on IG and Twitter. Yeah, so that was 2 keep it's, and we're gonna wait for Marin a little bit later down the line. He'll probably keep that as well. I'll probably say that he'll probably keep it.
Yeah.
And if he didn't want to keep it, screw him.
It's 2-1 right
exactly,
now.
Exactly, 2-1 over here, man. But shout out to Loose Connection, man. That was dope. Beat was called Holla. We're gonna keep it going, man. With I think it's produced by Genius Art. I think we had something on the show by Genius Art last time as well.
Yeah, we did.
We're gonna play something. I'm trying to see what this is called. Got all these dots in his title name right here. I think it. I'm gonna have to. I think it's called Synagogue. I don't know. Can you see that?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
There's a lot of dots in the name. It's long.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I'm gonna need a bigger screen laptop to read this name right here. But regardless, man, it's by Genius Art. You can check them out, and we're gonna play something right now. You can check them out on Twitter. All right. Oh, we getting sexy today. You just wake up in the bed. See your girl. Kiss on the forehead. Say, baby, this was breakfast.
The Beat Club.
Once again, that was Genius Art. You don't gotta be quiet entering the room, Marin. Everybody know you're late. Oh shit! What's going on, Marin, man? Welcome to the Beat Club, sir. Not much, man. We good.
What's good, bro?
Chilling.
Yeah, you've been missing out, man. I can say
that sounded like a dope beat.
The first beat in this one was actually kind of smooth, man. This one got real sexy on you. Want to take a listen? You can take those off for a second. We trying something new. We trying
something new without the headphones.
No headphones.
Coming from the speakers.
Since you just came in on the beat.
Check.
All right, so here we go. Here, you're going to take a listen to it. It's by Genius Art. We don't know the name of the beat yet because the name is so damn long.
Okay.
But we just going to shout out Genius Art. In the future, just send us the beat, man, and send us the name as well. Make sure we can see it and read it. But check it out, man.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Genius Art, man. I need this beat just to listen to. Straight up.
All right, we're going to calm that down for a second, man. We just had to play that so Marin came in so we could hear what the hell was going on. That was Genius Art.
Keep it. Yo,
that's automatic.
Incredible.
Out the gate. I mean, since you just came in, any feedback on the beat? Because you just got to offer feedback, even if it was just keep it.
I mean,
it's hard to sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that was it's just dope, man. Everything was dope about that, man. The build up, all the instrumentation, the drums, just the way it dropped. It's mixed well. That's just a record right there. That's salute, man. Official Genius Art, man. Salute.
I just wish I knew the name of it, but it was a dope ass record.
I mean, either way, yo. I
don't know if he listening live, but I'm sure hopefully he checks out the podcast.
Yeah, bless us with the name on a comment or something. Let us know, man. That beat was super sexy, for real.
Yeah, that drop was official.
Yeah, the drop. Well, the whole start of it kind of had you like getting ready for it. Like even if the drop didn't come in, it was still kind of smooth.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can't listen to that. Baby number 2 would be on.
Yeah,
the
that's
way.
gonna make you go home.
It got that vibe.
Yeah,
you can hear the dope. Hook.
I'm gonna have to cut it for that reason. No, sir, I'm joking.
Yeah, it could be a straight R&B track, or you could hear, you know what I'm saying, somebody spitting crazy to it.
Yeah. I think that was the first beat I listened to that I think I could sling the D to. You know what I'm saying? So, baby, if you listening right now, and I come through the door with the iPod or whatever, blasting that beat right there, just know it's going down. All right? Genius Art with the Slang That D track. If you don't name it, I'm going to name it. That track was dope, man. I'm going to say keep it. Marin says keep it. Avi, you said keep it, right?
I say keep it.
All right, cool, brother. Yo, we're going to keep it moving on. But before we keep it moving, Marin, I asked everybody, how you feeling? How's everything?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm here, man. I made it.
You made it? You made it. We closing out the month, man. This is the last Sunday of the month.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fast this year is just about to be going, man.
Yeah, man. It's just that time. It's that time. Shout out to all my Aquarius and shout out to my Pisces. Pisces is coming through right about now, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up pretty soon, February 22nd, just in case you guys want to do anything special, on my B-Day and shit. Just putting that out there.
Probably not.
Cool. I appreciate the honesty. Surround yourself with honest individuals, y'all. I ain't got shit to look forward to on my birthday. Just heard it here first, man. But we got an important interview today as well.
Looking forward to that, man. That's dope, man. The legendary Ed OG, man.
Ed OG, man. He's giving us a call around like 1:45 or so.
Yeah, probably more like around 2.
2?
Yeah.
2-ish. It's cool. We've been on CP time all day.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how it go.
You know how it goes, man. But we're gonna get back into it, man. We'll keep it or cut it. We got a third submission right now from Shabazz on the beats. That's at Shabazz. Shabazz is spelled Shabazz on the and then beats with an S. So Shabazz on the beats. Joint's called Ropa. I think that's how you're supposed to roll the R's, right? Ropa. Check it out. We got this real quiet.
The Beat Club.
Wonder if we get any other volume on that right there?
The Beat Club.
All right, so that right there was called Ropa by Shabazz on the beats. Guys, I'm gonna ask you straight up, even if you could have heard it right now, because I think the mixing was kind of low. I'm not sure, but based off of what you heard, keep it or cut it. Any feedback or what's up, Marin? You're in deep thought. What's going on?
No, I would cut it. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely, got potential. But yeah, I mean, we can't. It's really low.
Yeah.
So that's the issue. But either way, like it, it's cool. It sounds like a good foundation for something. But it just sounds regular.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a cut it.
Yeah, I cut it.
All right, cool. That's a cut it. Freaking Avi.
I'm still debating. I'm like,
you still debating?
Yeah, because I couldn't really hear it, so couldn't catch a vibe. I don't know. But I mean, since I couldn't hear it, that means something on his end wasn't, I guess, mixed well or EQ'd even.
Shoot.
So I'm gonna have to cut it.
Shoot, matter of fact, let me ask. Hey, Dimitri, is there any way if a person sends like a file that's not EQ'd right, is there any way we could turn it up on the fly? Not really? All right, so I tried to save them, man. I tried to, but I couldn't save them on this one. I couldn't really hear the beat too much either, and our listeners probably couldn't hear it too well. We had maxed out on our volumes, but for the most part, I agree with Marin. I agree with you. It was like a solid foundation for something, but it just blended in with everything else. It didn't really stand out much to me, so I would probably say cut it as well. But dope foundation nonetheless, but just nothing creativity-wise stood out like, oh, shit, I need that beat. So it's a cut it over here, cut it on Marin's end, and AV, that was a cut it as well?
Yes, sir.
That's 3 cut it's right there. Shabazz, keep it up, man.
No, yeah, keep sending, man. Keep
sending,
submitting.
man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
and,
man. Yeah,
and I know somebody out there want that beat, so hit them up.
Yeah.
Like I could hear, I could hear some people on it. So.
Oh, yeah. It's enough room to do something on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like we talked about on our last episode with Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
Sometimes the beat can give you that room where, it's the artist that just slays it.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
Hit him up, man. That's at Shabazz on the beats. If you think anything different than us, you get him up and let him know that, you want to keep it. Matter of fact, you want to buy it. So hit him up at Shabazz on the beats, man.
Exactly. And send 10% to Beat Club.
Message.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
we're trying to get that money, man. So here we go, yo. We got another beat submitted by, I'm trying to find this person's name exactly.
Yo, thank you, man. Everybody, the submissions have been coming in crazy. Like, yo, we really appreciate it. And, we've been talking, and we're going to make sure that we get all of these beats up or, 90% of them up some way, somehow. We're working on some things. So all the producers, please keep submitting. We appreciate it, man. The love's been overwhelming, guys. Man, I'm like, that's a lot of submissions we got so far.
Yeah, no, we do. We definitely have a lot of submissions, man. I'm very, very pleased to see that. I'm glad that, we only started out with just a couple of producers sending a couple of things, but the word's been getting out and people have been submitting. Actually, there were submissions coming in at like 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's when producers are woke. That's the only time we woke.
That's one thing I love about producers. They make beats at all times of night. You know what I mean? Finally got the kid asleep. Finally got the, the lady asleep. And now you can go downstairs or wherever you at in your home studio, knock something out, send it over to the beat club real quick for keep it or cut it, man.
I know, man. I just really started getting used to like messing with the headphones. I never used to like really like making beats with headphones on, but now it does come in handy, man. Like you said, like when baby girls sleep, I'd be like, and the crazy thing is, once you listen to it the next day or whatever without the headphones, it sounds harder than what you know what I'm saying? You're like, word, sometimes it's cool.
Yeah, it's like, if anything, minor EQing that you may have to do like later on, but for the most part, the right set of headphones, you're Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got into it. I never used to really do that.
Yeah. What was you on the fly? Like you just working on the fly?
Yeah, I just like making beats, hearing it out loud and in the space.
There's something about hearing it out loud. Like you get that vibe in your soul, man.
Yeah, I would always feel funny like messing with the headphones.
That's why you could tell. That's why he likes that hard knock with the drums, because he's used to hearing that with the speakers out loud, man.
Yeah.
Headphones, you can't. I mean, you can hear the knock.
Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell
really
how it's gonna sound. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's the like the car test. Like you got to do the
car
car test.
Is shit. I swear by the car test.
You got to do the car test.
Yo, let me ask you. When you did the car test, you did like in a new car, you did like a hoop ride, or what was it?
Well, I mean, all ranges of vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Because like over the years, I've had newer vehicles and I've had older joints. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm in an older joint. So yeah, now is like that's the real car test.
Yeah.
Like if it sounds good in my joint right now, but it's a decent system. But it's it's just the regular stock system of the car. It's a Beamer, but it's an old joint. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Now, I remember reading something, and I could be wrong, but I read some a while ago, or watched some a while ago, where Alchemist was talking about how he likes to play his beats through a boombox, like an old school boombox or something like that, because you know how it's supposed to knock through that system. And ever since I heard that, I was like, all right, cool. When I had my little 91 Honda with the with the speakers and everything in the back that was stumping, I would take my beats there, plug up the auxiliary, and see if it really knocked the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, I'd take it back in the crib and fix it, man. So
Man, I don't even know if I could find an old school boom box, yo.
They still around, man.
Yeah, they're probably around.
I know, like Urban Outfitters and
how much a boombox go for right now?
I don't know.
Man, probably like 100+, because they trying to get you.
Yeah, they are trying to. Yo, the little tape that you plug up into the car, like the little tape deck.
Yeah.
Those joints used to be like what? What was the price? Like $5-10?
Yeah.
I seen one for $31.
Yeah, that's why I ain't bought one yet.
Yeah.
My last one broke. I ain't bought a new one yet.
But yeah, man.
Well, get you.
Let me see if this beat right here passes the Beat Club podcast test. We got something submitted by. I can't really look at his or her Instagram name, but I'm guessing it's Kelsey. Kelsey sent something called Face Off. It's I'm not going to take an attempt at spelling your last name or saying your last name because I will slaughter it. I'm letting you know right now. But we'll find out your credentials and tag you on the beat when we post it up on SoundCloud as well.
Shout out to Kelsey listening in right now.
Oh, he is right now?
Just tagged us.
Oh, word. So check it out. We're going to play your beat called Face Off, man. Looks like the levels is good, so let's see what's up.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Yo. Sent us that quick little snippet, man. Shout out to Kelsey's for sending our Face Off, man. Avi, thoughts?
Pass. I'm gonna come back to me.
You just pass? You don't have passes here?
No, I'm passing.
No
passing it
give
to
and
Marin.
go. I'll give.
Pass it to
He
Marin.
has to give it some thought.
Some thought.
He's giving it some deeper thought.
All right. We'll get back to
Yeah,
artificial.
get back
Avi,
to me.
You know what I mean? Marin's good.
Yeah.
What's up, Marin? Do you guys need to hear it
I'ma
again?
keep
What the
it.
hell's going on?
I'm gonna keep
You
it.
gonna keep it?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm going to keep it. I think that like the critique would probably be like I felt like it probably could have been mixed a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I like the vibe of it. He just went out there with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Out there, different sound. Definitely sound like he's from like he loves Dilla probably.
Is it true? Is it true? He's
You know
with
what
us
I'm
live
saying?
right now?
Definitely sounds
not
like he's from the
saying that
Dilla tribe. Like definitely gave me that vibe. Kind of took me to that zone. So that's what made me appreciate it. Yeah, but everything was executed right. Dope drum sounds, dope sounds. but it just sounded like it needed to be EQ'd and mixed a little bit better. That's my only critique, but I'll still keep it. I would rock with that.
All right, and just so AV can reflect and marinate a little bit more. We've been doing a lot of pull-ups today.
The Beat Club.
All right, man. So that helped you out?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I'll keep it. I like that they stepped out of the box, man. It was like it wasn't your typical sounds in the beat, man. So I keep it. But I do agree with Marin too. It just needed to be EQ'd or mixed a little bit better so that it would knock harder. But other than that, yeah, I keep it, man.
Damn, we got a lot of keepers. I'm gonna say I'll keep it as well. The thing that I liked about it was the timing, but off timing of the snare. Like it.
That's that Dilla school.
Yeah. I like that. Is it quantized?
Yeah, it's unquantized.
Yeah, I like.
It might be
can't
the
quantize
groove.
Everything. Nah, it could be. Could be the groove.
It might be the groove. Like
regardless,
it's like a shuffle kind of.
Regardless, it worked. Like everything can't be just clean cut 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? I like a little messiness. So when it comes to like layering and stuff like that, something being off time as much as even like a millisecond, it can all kind of benefit the mix.
Yeah, I don't quantize a lot. Like the main thing I quantize myself is drums. Like I like to quantize the drums, but I never quantize music. When I play music over beats, I never quantize. But sometimes working with samples, I don't quantize the drum because the swing of the sample is you'll never hit it right on if you quantize it. It's gonna always slip. So you just gotta bang out on the pads, and that's what the MPC was beautiful for, because it has that swing on it that even if you don't quantize, if you hit the pads right, it's just gonna be just perfect.
It's magic.
The swing is perfect.
Yeah.
And Machine kind of captures that a little bit too. Like it's close, you know. But yeah, I don't mess with quantizing, especially music.
Nah, I do. The thing I do in Reason is you could turn how much it quantizes down. So I think you can go from like 100% to like 10%.
Yeah, Machine
I
has
usually
that,
bring it down to like 10% because I don't like it too, I guess, mechanical.
Yeah, exactly.
Dope.
Machine does like 50%.
Yeah, something like that.
You could do 50%. Yeah.
I don't like the mechanical bounce on the beats, man.
I gotta find out how to do it. I mean, in Logic, it's always like you can quantize 1/16. 130, 132, or 164, which allows a little bit of slip here and there.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard a percentage thing, but pretty sure it works.
It's probably in there. You know what? We
What?
probably got to get the new version.
Yeah, I probably do gotta get the new version. I don't get the software as soon as it comes out, man. I take a while.
Yeah.
I take a while, man. You know, look up any bugs and stuff before I actually buy my software and make sure it's cool. But cool, man. So wait, basically, we all said that previous beat by Kelsey was all keep it, right?
Yeah, we all kept it, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Kelsey, man, for that beat called Face Off. Pretty soon, I'm pretty sure on SoundCloud we're going to end up tagging your social media account. We can't really find it right now in the beat description. So everybody submitting beats, please feel free to put the IG or Twitter name or Twitter handle in there so we can read it and shout you out on air. For everybody that's just listening, you are listening to the Beat Club Podcast. Beat Club Podcast, everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you like to submit beats or you like what you're listening to and you know someone that makes beats, they can log on to beatclubpodcast.com and drop something in there and hopefully get some airplay on the radio. All right? We got something else submitted by, I think we had this person before on the show before.
Yes, sir.
At Bootleg773, some called Rolls Royce. I don't got one of these yet, but hopefully it makes me feel like my car is some par, you know what I mean? So we're going to make it work, man. Rolls Royce. If you got a Rolls Royce, hopefully this fits your mood. And let's give it a listen now.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So that was at Bootleg 773. Joint called Rolls Royce, man. Marin's giving me a little history behind it. Did you pick something up? What was happening with that?
No, I was saying, yeah, I know the original song, "Love Don't Live Here Anymore," classic song, and he freaked the sample, man. He chopped it up nice. Definitely sounds like Rolls Royce. I feel it. Like I definitely hit. It sounds like something that Ross would murder. Like that's exactly, and that's why I feel like it's titled Rolls Royce. Got that? Yeah, it could be, like how he does his Aston Martin series. You know what I'm saying? That this will be the Wraith or something. You know what I mean? The song could be called Wraith or something. You know what I mean? But nah, it's definitely dope. I would keep it. Maybe just a few little tweaks on the mix a little bit too. That's the only little minor critique that I would give to it. Like the drums especially, like definitely they sound good, but just a little tweak on the mix to make, put the kick and the snare in their own spaces. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I heard. But other than that, it's dope, man. I'll keep it.
All right, cool.
Chopped it up real nice. You chopped that sample up real nice. When you know the song, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, damn, you did a great job, especially with what you was talking about with the bass too. Like the bass parts, like those are chops from the sample. Like, it sounds clean.
Nah, that's good. I mean, I absolutely love it when producers take a little more time with their samples and chop up bits and parts, and not just throw some drums over.
Yeah, or just straight loop, because it actually follows the same groove, but he place things in different order.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So it sounds dope. Like
that's something
he could have easily just looped it, but he flipped it. It's dope.
Shout out to Bootleg 773. Avi, what you thinking?
I'm thinking I keep it, man. The submission's been on point, man.
Yeah.
But my only critique is I think I would have changed the hi-hats, the close and open hi-hat, just I don't know. It sounded a little too generic for me.
Yeah, he could have used a different one. Yeah.
For me, it's a little too generic. But other than that, he left enough room for an artist to get on there and like do their thing. So keeping it, man. That was my only critique.
Yeah.
Rose would kill that joint, bro. Renzel.
And this is what I love about us doing this every week, that people keep submitting. And you could hear like the progression in certain beats and how they getting better each time. So yeah, what you thought, man?
I also say I think I would keep it as well. I didn't notice it until you said it, but the hi-hats, I guess they felt a little above the mix to me. Like they could have been kind of blended into the mix a little bit better. But for the most part, everything rolled smooth. I don't really have much else to say about it. I just feel like in order to listen to that, my car gotta be clean.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Straight up. You gotta have leather and wood in your joint. It don't matter what it is. Just have leather and wood in your joint.
Leather and wood.
Them doors gotta be suicide.
It was smooth, man. The bass line and everything that he chopped up was smooth. Like I said, I love it when producers take a sample and really put some work on it versus just a loop. One thing I will say for some constructive criticism was I realized after a certain time it was a loop. It would be great to see any other variations throughout the beat. I think he might have had like one or two, but something a little bit more longer lived, so I can kind of appreciate when things kind of come in and out. But for the most part, you got the foundation. Great for me to keep it. So if you do nothing else to the beat, it's still good. Shout out to Bootleg 773. That's at BOOTLEG 773. And you can find him most likely on Instagram or Twitter, because that's what people are submitting right about now.
Yeah, he's on Twitter right now. He's on Twitter he's listening.
Oh, cool. Shout out to you, brother. Yo, good looks on submitting. Shout out to everybody submitting, but good looks on submitting that right there. And I love the fact that people understand that it's not just hip-hop beats. We're not just looking for R&B beats. We're just looking for dope beats.
Yeah, send some EDM, man. We trying to hear something else.
Hey, yo, send some dance hall.
We gotta definitely do a show that's like a whole segment dedicated to that vibe, man.
I would love that.
If you got dance hall beats, send them in now.
Yeah,
like right now.
Dance hall beats. I want something different. Like hip hop is cool, R&B is cool, but there's a whole bunch of untapped genres out there that we need to be exposed to, especially as beat makers, man. We got to make something out of pocket.
But if you make that raw hip hop, send it, because I might want it. I'm up here scouting. I'll be up here scouting for beats.
Working on his album.
You know what I'm saying?
I got dibs on these joints.
Nah, that's what it is. Man. That's what it is. And pretty soon, man, if you guys are just tuning in, pretty soon we'll be having an interview with the Boston legend himself, Edo G.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I know you've been looking forward to it as well, Marin.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I know you. Wait, how long have you known Edo for?
I've known Ed for a while, man. Probably, I would say, at least 10 years. Like where we was really like acquainted like that. Yeah, I say like 10 years or so. You know, just catching them at shows and building with the same people. Production and studio wise. And, yeah, cool.
Because
cool
I know you
brother,
was on the
man.
scene. Yeah, I know you've been on the scene for a while as well.
Yeah, cool brother,
Big
man.
brother Marin.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely one of the inspirations into just taking matters into your own hands as an artist. You know what I mean? And putting together your own shows and putting just
dope. Well, we'll learn a little bit from him today when we interview him, man.
Yep.
Because we can all learn a little something for people that have been there, done that before. We're gonna keep on with Keep It or Cut It. We got another submission by Winslow Knows, aka Winslow Music. Sent something called For Real Winslow. We're gonna give it a try. Sounds familiar, but we're gonna give it a try.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
And that was at Winslow Knows. At Winslow Knows, that's WINSLOWKNOWS. Winslow Knows. You can find him on IG or Twitter. And that was a beat called For Real. I'm going to go to Avi. Avi, what was your feedback on that beat? And would you keep it or cut it, man?
It sounded like some Joel Santana. I don't know. Yeah, like that Dipset era. Kind of sounds like that. Yeah. Would I keep it or cut it though? I don't know, man.
You gotta trust your gut, brother.
My gut's telling me to cut it.
You gotta trust your gut.
I do like how he used the sample when it was like chopped up and then it came in, it came out. He used a different part of it. He didn't just stick to the loop, but just wasn't hitting hard enough for me, so I'm gonna have to cut it.
Cut it?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all done switch roles.
Need
man.
to cut it.
Y'all done definitely switched roles since the first couple of shows. Avi's been chopping shit left and right. Marin, you've been embracing it left and right.
Don't get me wrong, I do like it though, but
nah, that's cool.
Giving hard critique, so yeah, I'm cutting
good.
it.
It's all constructive criticism, man. So it's all love. What you got, Marin? Marin's just spaced out right now, like he's still like thinking.
Stare.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, because I feel similar to Avi, man. Like I was rocking with it. I was rocking with it. Definitely took me back to that era. It did feel like like Heat Makers, Dipset. Oh, that era. Or Cam just telling a funny story.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could just hear it. So I'm gonna keep it, man. I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna rock with it.
Yeah, what the hell is happening?
I'm gonna rock with it, man.
You gonna rock with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with it.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna keep it for nostalgic purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with it.
So you spit over that too?
Yeah, I could rhyme to that. I could work with that. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just having fun with it.
I didn't say can you. I said would you?
Oh, would I? Yeah, I would.
You would?
Man, he could rhyme to anything. That's
I
smart
know.
memory.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I liked it. Like, I did like it. It was, you know,
Gotcha.
but it's definitely for nostalgic purposes. It definitely specifically sounds like Heatmakers, Dipset.
Yeah, that time.
Vibe. You know what I'm saying? The same, the way the drums, everything. Like, he just rocked with that vibe. So.
All right.
But, you know.
Nah, I ain't trying to pressure nobody. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the truth out. That's all. All the truth is out. I'm going to say, just for me listening to it, it took too long to get to a part where it was, like, tolerable / spittable. Like, I understand that you can, you know, spit over the sample that's happening at the very beginning, but I feel like that sample, the high-pitched noises and everything it was making happen for, like, 30 seconds too long for me. It was like, all right, you can cut this out and get right to the business. Once it finally dropped out and gave you time to kind of hear the beat and appreciate the beat, I liked that portion, but I felt as though it just took too long to get there. You know what I mean? Like, it was too much foreplay. We got to get to business, you know what I'm saying? So, for the most part, the sample was all right to me. It felt kind of dated, you know what I mean? But if that's your style, that's your style. But it just wasn't for me. So
that was definitely... Yeah, 2002.
Yeah. Like, I used to work at the record shop and push all those Diplomat CDs. That's exactly what it was. I remember everybody making beats like
definitely
that.
Definitely 2002. Yeah, but, you know, that's why I just kept it for nostalgia, man.
It's
know?
dope for that reason. But
I got on a 3X white tee right now.
It's Jabot jeans. Some white Air Force Ones.
Jabos.
You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah, I mean, besides that, everything else was cool. But it just wasn't for me at this time period, man. So... Just to recap, that was a cut it on your end, AV?
Yeah.
Cut it on mine, but a keep it on Marin's end, man. So Marin's loving all the stuff that he's sending right now, probably because he came a little late. Not sure.
Dipset,
yeah. But that is at Winslow Knows. So if you're feeling a beat or if you think we should have kept it, man, let us know on Twitter and Facebook. That is Beat Club Podcast Everything. And as Winslow Knows, as WINSLOWKNOWS. And if you can't find him on Twitter or IG, we'll definitely tag him on the Sound Waves on SoundCloud when our podcast posts on Tuesday. All right? So, yo, there's been a lot of dope shit coming through. Honestly, I think we've only really cut like 2 out of 6 so far.
That's dope.
So that means either the quality of producers are really coming through, or they're really just like stepping their game up from like the last show.
Well, I mean, you know,
always dope.
The main thing is you gotta, you know, we're all producers. You know we got beats on deck. These guys got tons of beats on deck. It's just about what zone they send and what connects the day we listening to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, brothers got all type of beats.
So let me ask you this, because I know every producer and every beat maker got their time and got their thing. What do you guys do to get into that zone when you're about to crank something out? Because I know everybody got their weird thing. Like, some people do the dark, candles, all types of stuff. Like, what do you need to do to get in your zone to create a classic? AV?
I mean, for me personally, I got to be in a space by myself. There can't be nobody around unless you're working with me. But nobody around, no sounds. I got to be able to, like, zone out. There's this I don't know, this space in your conscience where you can just zone out and really lock in on something. I like, the lights got to be off. Everything got to be low. And I just see the computer screen. That's it.
You be on your Batman shit.
Yeah. You know, when I'm working, man.
Marin, what's the environment, the atmosphere like?
It's a smoky environment.
Smoke detectors are disconnected.
Yeah, it's a smoky environment. But, you know, not all the times. But, I mean, you know, it generally just, I just have to be inspired. Like, it might be from me listening to, like, old music. Like, you know, when you get in that mood, when you want to just play, you know what I'm saying, your joints, your favorite songs that you heard growing up. It usually starts with that vibe. I start playing old shit, and then I get in the zone. And, you know, it's all you know you're going to make something special when you hear it before you make it.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a very good point.
That's basically how that's when you know you're in the zone. That's when I know, like, whether it's me approaching it to where, I'm, playing original stuff, playing music myself or sampling. Like, I have to hear it before. Like, if I hear the sample, then I hear the whole beat in my head, it's going to be dope because I already know what I'm trying to do. So it's like I'm on autopilot. I know what I'm going for. I know what drums I'm looking for already. I know I know everything. That's when it's special. So when you achieve that, that's what it is for me, at least. I know some people out there could relate. Because, that's generally when it is. Sometimes you just hear it. You hear the whole beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
So
when that does happen, it is something special. It's something super special. What I've done is, you know how like you catch a melody or you have something in your head, but you can't really get to your setup at the crib. So I've been using like voice notes or whatever to kind of put it down there. I beatbox as well. So sometimes I do my own beatboxing and stuff and just bring it to the crib and make it do what it do. But I even like, you ever make a beat in your head, but also have the words and everything in your head too, like to put it all down. Yo, when you're tuned in like that, that's something special.
Yeah, that's something spiritual too. That's like that's a different convo, but like that's when it's not you. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like
inner beast.
Yeah, like it's this it's coming from somewhere else.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah,
like, you just get in that zone. Like I don't know how to play the keys. I'm not a player or anything, but sometimes you get in that zone and I start touching keys and it's like, how the hell am I playing this right now?
It's magic.
Like, what's going on? And then I get an interruption. I'm like, God damn, you messing up my zone right now.
You gotta turn off that phone or whatever it is if you can, man.
You got
all notifications off. Kids at grandma's house or somewhere else.
I like people. I like people being around though. Like that's another thing too. Like I like when my close friends are around and they're doing like. The way my setup is at my house is like I'm like in the nook over here, but the TV room is right there, visible to me. So if my cousins or my close friends, they on the couch watching a game, they're vibing.
So you can work in that environment.
That energy gives me energy too, because they're vibing. They might be playing a video. I mean, I don't even have no console right now, but it used to be like that. Dudes would be playing video games. So while they're doing that, like for some reason, it brings an energy in the room.
Because you
have an audience, you have an approval.
Yeah.
So when there's like something sounding crazy, you're gonna hear somebody like, "Oh, okay," and then that gives you that energy to be like, "All right, I'm going in the right direction." You know what I mean? Like,
yo, the fact I like that you can do that. I mean, I can't do that.
But it has to be certain people. It can't be, it's not random people. It's like my people.
Yeah.
Like even if it was, if y'all two were at the crib, I could do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's us three, y'all are just in there chilling. Y'all are eating, whatever, doing whatever.
That's dope.
I could get in that zone.
Yeah, I was about to say, it depends on who's there because some people just be like talking too much or they try to input
or try to give
much.
you input. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Nah,
yeah.
Me and Reese used to do that. We used to sit in a small room like this and have like at least maybe 7 people in the room. Me and him are banging out beats. Some people will talk too much, others are writing. So you just got to have the right people around for the vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be the right people for sure.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of a diva in a way. I don't really like anybody to be around because I feel like if you're not there to make music, you're kind of just a distraction. If you're not doing anything, like I'll have, like if you guys are there and you guys are down to make music, let's say we collabing on a beat, cool.
Yeah.
But anybody else, they just like, they throw distractions out there. I don't like people telling me how to make a beat before it's made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't like that. Yo, you should throw a snare in that. Like my dude, I was about to.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, my people don't do that. They just know. Like that's the way it's been for years. Like they've been just sitting there watching me make beats for years. So they're just quiet, doing their own thing. And then when it's dope and it's done, it's like, yo, I want that.
The thing that used to have me back then was when I used to live at my mom's crib, my little brother, he's a basketball player. He used to practice when he was little outside, like, little hoops that you hang on the door.
Yeah.
So what happened, he grew up off of AN1 mixtapes. You know what I mean? And it would always have beats in them. So basically, I always had this thing where if I played a beat and I wasn't sure if it was hot, if it was hot, he would normally get up and just start playing ball because it reminded him of AN1 mixtape. But if it was boo-boo, he'd just be chilling. He wouldn't pay me no mind. I pushed the door open and everything for him to hear it. He just would not get up.
Yeah, he'd be like, that's
where
I get
you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm all like low lights, candles, you know what I mean? And just the right energy. I don't make liquor beats anymore. Don't drink liquor before making beats because it just don't work in my favor. All my beats come out trash. Yo, in the morning time,
man,
especially if you make like a high energetic like beat, and I wake up in the morning time and listen to it, the shit don't sound the same, bro.
Straight doo-doo in the morning,
yo.
Does
not sound the same.
Yeah,
I don't sound like
I like a little vibe.
Yeah,
I like a little vibe when I'm making beats. I don't have to.
Yeah,
but it's nice. It's nice, man.
I would say, yeah,
it's
the smoke in the air enhances the vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like blowing that smoke out while you banging on the pads. That works.
Just saying, like Long Island iced teas and beats don't really go hand in hand for me right now.
And I mean that's another part of what helps him probably to stay focused on making the beat because he got the smokes in his system.
Nah,
so it don't matter who's there.
I'm all for it.
Because we used to be in the up in Malden in the studio though. I'll be the only one not smoking something on that day or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody else is smoking, and all the smoke's in the room. All of a sudden, I'm catching the vibe, and I'm just zoned out. I don't care who's there.
Yeah. You got the alley-oop on the focus. That's what you got. They helped you out, man. The liquor stuff don't work. I mean, I guess I make different beats on like vodka than I do cognac. But for the most part, man, they don't really come out the same.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I need that now. So if LA's running around, I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm over here in this beat, bro.
Well, so check it out, yo. I know we got the interview coming up soon. I don't know if he's gonna call in.
Yeah, he's gonna call in soon. Let's just go to one more.
We got one more, but I mean, it kind of segued into it because this brother right here was the first brother that was actually on the show that we played his beat, and he got like Five
keep it.
5 keep it's. We don't even have 5 people in the studio and have 5 keep it's. Yeah. So not to really big him up too much, but hopefully this one is just on the same level, man. This joint's called Keep On by Technology, man.
Technology, what up?
Yes, sir. So we're gonna play it right now. Let's give it a listen.
Trials may come, and love wind's gonna blow. I'll keep on. It's all that I to do.
So that was Keep On by Technology. Keep On by Technology. Your thoughts? Y'all guys got any thoughts? It's mighty quiet in here.
Nah, I thought Dimitri was saying something. But go
ahead. I was checking with him too. But yeah. Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back.
Technology, you got them confused up here, man. They don't know what they want to give.
Yeah, I just need to hear it loud. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, man.
That sounds like you all dead.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, man. It sounds good. The sample sounds familiar to me. I can't pinpoint it. Yeah, I would keep it, man. I rock with it, man. The drums sound dope. That's a dope sample, dope loop. It rocks, man. You could tell a dope story. Yeah, I was in the zone to it, so I'll keep it, man. Big up Technology.
I bet. I mean, I'm going to go right in and say I'm going to keep it as well. It just felt really cool. The vibes is right. I felt like even if I didn't feel like rapping, it'll make me want to rap on it for the hell of it. Like, it's just smooth like that, man. He's like 2 for 2 right now, so I'm going to say keep it as well.
Real quick, I'm going to say keep it as well. Not really any critique, but I feel like
it's critique.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
I don't know if that. Well, yeah, it's definitely a clap, but I think I would have used a snare there. and put some reverb on it just to give it a different like hitting vibe. But other than that, we keeping that. That's
Cool,
three
man.
keepers, man.
That's three keepers right there for technology. That's TECKNOWLEDGY. RI, I think that's his at name. So RI is in Rhode Island, I believe.
Yep.
There you go. So technology, shout out to you, brother, for three keepers, man. We're about to go to commercial break for a second. Then when they get back, oh wait, we're good for the phone call? Oh, good. So I guess we're not gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna keep this thing flowing and going and make shit work, man. Sounds like we got our person on the line, man.
Make it work.
Let's see if we're good. Check 1 2 1 2. Edo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's good?
What's going on with
man?
your brother?
How y'all doing, man?
We good, man. We good, man.
Doing
This is
real
Marin
good.
right here. What's up, man?
How you, Mizzo?
Just chilling. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
And
same to you, Dirty.
blessings to the fam and all that, man. But yeah, man, welcome to the Beat Club podcast, man. This is something new we started, man. This is definitely dedicated to the producers and beat makers, and you've been doing this for a long time, and I wanted to get you on this show because you've always been a production person, man. You've always had an ear for quality production from the beginning. You just celebrated 25 years, Life of a Kid in the Ghetto, which was, which was major for Boston, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made us all proud, continue to make us proud, but my goodness, I remember, like, it was like, yo, that's Boston. We looking at Boston. That's us. But you always had an ear for production, man. Talk about that. Like, what were you listening to growing up, man? Why did you always have that ear for like dope beats? Because not everybody has an ear like yours.
I would say, mom's influence, man, and, grandmoms and all of the stuff that you heard, that I heard growing up, man. Those records, once it, became time to when hip-hop came through, I mean, I knew a lot of those records, man, just from growing up listening to them. So I was already kind of musically, in that lane, man, from everything from the crib and, just out the window, WILD, like everything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Being a kid growing up. So, and as far as beats go, man, I think that, certain people are blessed with an ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
To
agree.
know dope stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So talk about the process of that album. I want to talk, definitely want to big up that album. You definitely had the release of the cassette for the anniversary for the first album, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So talk about the process, like compared to now, because you're still super active in the studio, and just compare the process of like working on that project and how you work now, and talk about some of the producers that worked on that first album.
Well, really, it was just really one producer. That was Joe Mansfield. He basically produced everything. Teddy Ted produced one joint called "I'm Different."
Yeah.
But other than that, Joe, did all of that. And I brought him a lot of those loops too.
I got to have it. Oh my goodness.
I brought him that record, but I didn't bring him the loop. He made that himself. He chopped that up and put that together. So all credit to him,
No doubt.
for making that. But like the Bugaboo loop, Gotta Have Money, To Make It With the Ladies. She Said It Was Great. Those are all loops that I had and brought to him and had him hook up. So I mean, I just had the ear, and I think the process from then to now is like light years, because it took much longer.
Mm-hmm.
You had to have everything was analog, so you had the 2-inch reels you had to buy, which cost $300, upwards of $375, and you could only put 3 songs on them. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You had to pay for the studio, which was $150 an hour. You had to pay for the engineer, which is $80 to $100, depending on if he was a good engineer. So
It's crazy.
And that was per hour, man.
They were dropping
So
guap.
you're talking about.
That's why you needed those label budgets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
$300
these artists now,
an hour to record, man. And now, you can get $100 mic and record it to your laptop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Simple as that.
that's the difference. The money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
These artists be complaining now they don't even know like what you had to do back in the day, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It was crazy back in the day. Trust me.
Wow,
really
man. So what was the producer's name again?
Joe Mansfield.
Joe Mansfield. So
Traffic Records right now.
Traffic. Okay. So what was he using?
Yeah.
What was he using? Like a SP back? So you would bring him records, and he would
I bring him records. He was using the he wasn't using the SP. He was using some long keyboard. It wasn't an ASR neither.
Oh, it wasn't the ASR?
Nah, it wasn't the ASR. It was something else, and I would have to ask him. He actually put out a book too, man. I need to let y'all get to interview him when he comes back at the end of this month.
Oh, please do.
Is it called Beatbox, a drum machine?
Yeah, Beatbox. I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, Beatbox,
a
drum machine obsession book.
Yep. So he has that. He got a super collection of all the drum machines, period. Like him and the dude Moby from that rock group are the only two cats. He has the second biggest collection of drum machines to him. So, yeah, I definitely need to interview him. Man.
Okay, yeah, we got to make that happen.
Yeah,
let's
do
that.
that.
Crazy. You're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I'll plug y'all for sure.
Please do.
Dope, man. And you work with, like, so many producers, man. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot.
I think you're going to ask a question.
But
between Premier and Pete Rock, because those are two guys, those are your guys. I know those are both your guys.
Yes.
You sound nervous right now.
I know it's coming.
Who do you have the most chemistry with, where you just know, like, yo, listen, this is gonna.
I mean, I would say Pete, just because I did a project with him, so I really had to sit with him and chill with him for a much longer period. Much longer period than I did with Preem. You know what I'm saying? Even though I chilled with Preem on a million occasions.
Yeah.
I didn't chill. We most of the time we're not working. You know what I'm saying? We just chill. You know what I'm saying? So I say Pete, man. And I would take Pete over Preem.
Wow.
Too, as far as production goes, just if I had to choose.
Yeah, no doubt. Because that's, like I said, it's like I had to put you on the spot, man.
Pete, because Pete is still consistent.
Yeah.
I hardly ever hear bad beats from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very rare. So
yeah.
I would just roll with him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Don't Smoke Rock project is very, very, very dope, man. That's one of my favorites that came out
and it's
in
right now.
Yeah,
you feel me? So
yeah, super hard.
And I think, personally, I think that's better than the Royce the 5'9" joint.
I would say that. I would say that if you compare the Prime project and that, I do like Don't Smoke Rock
if you
a little
want
bit
to
better.
put their latest works up against each other, I think Pete wins.
Yeah. I agree. I would agree with that, man. It's tough. It's tough. Steel sharpens steel. You know what I mean? It's dope, man.
Exactly.
It's dope, man. Anything y'all?
Yo, I had a question, man. This is D Loops, man. I think it's our first time talking over the air, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Chilling, Dougie.
I had a question for you. I seen something you posted on Instagram a while ago talking about classics. Where's yours? You got a bunch of tapes. I wanted to ask you, right? If you had to put someone on to the classic hip hop that you grew up on, or that you think that would influence them to make dope music, but you could only pick 5 cassettes from that time, out of your collection, what would it be? What would you hand down?
It would be Big Daddy Kane's album. That's the first joint.
Big Daddy Kane.
It would be KRS, Criminal Minded.
Yeah, that's tough.
Paid in Full.
Of course.
Yeah.
Eric B. and Rakim. And then I go, to the 90s, man. I'd bring it up to Tribe's first album and De La's first album, because I want to, make sure the kid can have range, and not just be lyrical or just be hard. But I'm trying to give you, the teacher. I'm giving you lyrics. I'm giving you street shit. I'm giving you fun shit. So I want you to be well-rounded. So that would be my 5.
I hope all the listeners took note.
Yeah, please,
man.
All the younger listeners, man, do your research. Please
take note.
I know you got Apple Music or Tidal or something. You could just listen to all these joints at any given time. So
hold on one second, guys. Sorry, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. Nah, you have those joints?
Yeah, I got most. Yeah, I mean, I got Apple Music now, but yeah, it's crazy. Like my album forever is Criminal Minded. That's the album that made me want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, growing up. And it's crazy, man, how albums lived longer back then. Like, so, you know, somebody dropped in 82 or 83. I was born in 82. And but those albums that dropped, we was listening to them like they came out yesterday, like in 89, in 88, and 87. Like albums lived mad long.
At least 3 years, man. An album would get at least a good 3 years of life.
Wow. Yeah, man. They lived super long, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how I was on Michael Jackson Off the Wall. Like, that album came out the year I was born. Yeah, it was. How did but I knew every song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and you got to understand at the same time too, is labels back then, you would drop a single and you would drop, maybe 2 singles in 1 year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? One in the first quarter and then one in the, last quarter or something, depending on how long you could ride that first single. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was a process of that, man. And, one album, you put out 3 or 4 singles off an album, that's 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. At least 2.5.
Yeah,
things have changed.
Yeah, now it's
internet.
super microwave now. Yeah.
Microwave, man.
Yeah. But you've been super consistent too. Like you've adapted to that environment, man. Like, I have to commend you, Ed, man. Like, you still one of the most consistent guys. You constantly put out music. What fuels you in that way, man? Like it's been a lot of years, man. Like, you still keep up. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say, I'm just, it's still what I love doing, man. And it's still, kind of in me to do it. So basically, man, I got love for it. And then, still touring around the world to this day and doing shows. And, the fans are basically what keep me going. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because they're the ones that basically, are still coming out to the shows. They're still buying the records. They're still supporting the stuff. So, why stop? When you can do whatever, I could do this and I could do it the way I want to do it. And, I got my own label, got an app coming out, documentary, lyric book. So I'm just working, man, trying to, feed my core audience, great material and great shit, man, and food for thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We appreciate it, man. Yo, most recently, too, man, the New Edition story, man. Like, everybody was going crazy in the city about that, man. Another legendary group, legendary artist to come from our city. I know you had to have been, somewhat, close to that, or, just, growing up and being around that. Any New Edition memories, connections to Edo, like any memories from that time?
I mean, not as, I wouldn't say as New Edition. Nah, it took me to do the Edo G and the Bulldogs to get up to the New Edition level. Then to start really, kicking it with them and seeing them on another level. I was just a fan like everybody else. I used to see them riding they mopeds around. And Ronnie DeVoe lived down the street on Warmbach Street for a time when they had first came out. So I used to see him walking to the store. I used to see his little twin brothers and shit. But nothing like that, until later. And one of the best things, I remember BBD came to Boston and they did their first show. Actually, it was in Foxborough at the at Patriots Place. And they called me and asked me to come out and, do I Gotta Have It, man? And that was the first of many, shows that I've done with them over the years, man. So that, that kind of brings it full circle, So that for me, that's like, when I get a call from Mike, yo, come through, I want you to come rock. I'm like, yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's that call, man. So.
Super dope, man. Super dope. Anything else y'all brothers want to ask?
I wanted to know, like, given how production was back then, I know you kept saying you was bringing loops and records over. Do you still do that nowadays, or is like you just kind of go in and the producer already has a setup for you?
I don't, because there's so many dope producers today, and with the internet, man. I mean, you can get just beats sent to you. So I don't, unless it's somebody that I'm working with, and I find a loop that's like super crazy. then I'll do that. But very rarely. That really doesn't happen too often anymore, man. Just because of the time we in.
Yeah. And then let me ask you a question: are you actually having people submit beats directly to you, or how do people get beats to you?
Yeah, I always have people send beats to me, man. I mean, that's it. The only way to know is to listen. You know what I'm saying? So I listen, man, and I got a quick ear too. If it's not grabbing me in the first couple of seconds, and if it's trap music, like I have people send me all kinds of beats, man. And dude send something and it's like a whole bunch of trap. Now I hear the first one, I know where it's going. I'm just deleting the email and tell dude send me something else. I ain't feeling none of that. So there's no. Every beat ain't for everybody. I mean, I like beats that some people don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm a weirdo when it comes to beats. So that's just how it is, man. It got to hit you.
Yeah, man. You got a good ear. Are you willing to put that info out there? And can producers out here, because we get a lot of submissions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get a lot of producers. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to put that email out there that you
Yeah.
What email is that?
Send it through. Send it to. Hold on, because I got an email, son.
Yeah. You got to send the right one. We got to make sure we say the right one. Yeah.
Let me tell you what it is. It is. Hold up.
Yeah, take your time.
It's edogbiz at Gmail.
edogbiz@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Producers out there,
man.
man. Yeah, man. Just you get on. This dude puts out projects every year, like pretty much.
I'm still looking for like one or two joints for this new album, Freedom, that's coming this early spring, early summer, man. So still looking for one or two more bangers, man. So y'all out there, send me some heat.
Send the heat.
Send that heat.
Send that heat over to Edo, man.
So you did mention a documentary as well too. So when is that going to be? Is that going to be released like with the album or like?
That is going to be released with the album, and the only way you can get the album is to get the documentary, and the only way you can get the documentary is to get the album.
Oh,
so
I love that. I love that.
It's a package that comes together, man. So you can see the whole career and know what went on, man.
Dope. You got some like studio session footage in there from back then?
Nah, no old school studio. I do got some old footage of me spitting, from back in the 90s, and a lot of old footage is in there, but no studio footage, man. We didn't really record
nobody was
in the
rocking
studio
with cameras back then.
Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? It was mainly shows and different things like that, you know what I'm saying, that I have, man. But, yeah, there's a lot of classic stuff in there, man.
Dope,
sure.
man.
You said spring 2017?
Yeah. Probably like late May. Mid-May, late May. So
he need them
right
bangers
going
now.
into the summer, late spring into the early summer, man.
See, that's that boss status when you just put albums out when you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the era we're in,
You know
man.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
you do it when you could do it, and you do it when it's perfect for you, man. So that way, you can stay focused on what you need to do, man. And that's the great thing about like having your own label and being able to do it how you want to do it, man.
Now, is there any particular track or any people that are actually on the album with you that you're looking forward to kind of putting out this, to kind of tell people about?
Oh, man, I'm really excited about the whole album, to be honest with you, man. I think it's definitely, production-wise, work with a lot of unknown producers on this album because I wanted to get raw sound. In my last album that I put out after all these years, I had 3 joints from Pete, I had a couple other joints from other cats, and I just didn't want to go that same kind of route. I wanted to use new, fresh guys, so I got some guys from overseas, the UK, from Copenhagen, and a lot of guys from the West Coast.
Dope.
There's a club, man. My man Omar, he got a whole bunch of producers out there, out in Cali, man, and I work with a lot of them. Surplus, DJ Science, Kick Beats, who did Ace's last project. So a lot of up and coming young cats, man, with that real sound, man, and that hunger. That's what I was looking for more than anything. You know what I'm saying? To hear those kind of beats that inspired me to write ill shit. And that's what this album is. It's called Freedom. There's a double meaning in there. If you look at the Freedom, you can see Edo in there.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of perfect timing with the president that we got, and the songs are more kind of geared towards they're conscious, socially and somewhat politically, man, but really kind of talking to black people in general. This album is, specifically talking to black people.
Yeah.
About how we need to get our shit together.
We need it.
So Edo, I got a question. Edo, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I know you always been ill in the lyric game, and you always been dropping some science. But is there any song out there now that really ain't saying shit, but you really, really just rock with? Is there some mumble rap song out there that you really rock with right about now? Like what you listen to?
Mumble rap.
Yeah.
Not really. You know what? Nah, I don't think so. I don't go to the club or no. I wouldn't say mumble. I like the young Ma record. I know it's a little old and shit.
Oh yeah, she don't
Young Ma,
she's straight to the point.
Yeah. That's
that
classic
record
New
was
York
fire.
sound.
That's just fire. But nah, the mumble shit, I don't really know none of those dudes, man. I'm like.
I was just trying to see, man, because sometimes I was trying to find out, there's MCs out there that spit lyrics, but they don't mess really with the other side too much, and vice versa. Just as far as like, I'm a lyricist. I don't want to just put out trash or trash music.
Yeah, and it's not that if something comes across. I mean, I did like the Panda. That was
Panda was hard, man.
Yeah, that is definitely hard.
It was hard. The beat was hard. Everything was hard. So if anything, it would be that record. But I don't know none of the new shit. I don't keep up on it. It was just so good that I had no choice. Like it was, that shit. I woke up. He was in my room, like Panda. I couldn't avoid him.
Oh man, that's
No,
crazy.
but-
Yo, have you ever like tried your hand at production ever? Like any like equipment?
Yeah, man. I produce joints, man. I produce on my man Scientific, God rest his dead, on his album.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Criminal.
man.
I produced the lead single Lawtown, which is Lawrence's anthem.
Yeah, we had short Fuse up here a couple of weeks ago, and he said like his pops used to produce for him.
Yeah, his pops did used to produce for Scientific.
Yeah,
and all of that, for sure.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. That was crazy.
The actual record, the first single, I produced that, and I produced Criminal on that album. I produced some stuff for the Bulldogs. Man Make the Money. Y'all can check that.
So what'd you use?
I got an ear.
What did you use?
I was using the ASR and the SP.
Yep. Dope. Yeah, man. I've been trying to tell these brothers. They don't.
Everybody keeps saying ASR.
Yo, my brothers up here, man. Like I'm the only one from that era. Like so, they know about software and stuff, and I'm telling them about the ASR 10, and they're like, "What? Like what is that?"
ASR was because you had a long sample time. That was one of the things.
Yeah.
The sequencing on it was pretty whack. The quantizing and all of that, because it was whack. That's why you needed a SP to kind of run that through MIDI and do your drums on the SP and just loop all your shit on the ASR. So I just had the regular EPS too. I didn't even have the 10.
Me
I had
too.
The one.
I had the EPS 16 plus.
Yeah, that was the next one from the one I had.
Oh,
so
wow.
I still got it too. I still got it.
You still got it?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's sitting in the closet.
I got a link with you on that, man. Because I got some discs from back then, man. I need to load them joints up and see if they play.
See if they play, yeah, word up.
Yeah, go side, see if them shits play.
All right, before we let you go, man, thank you, man, once again. But I wanted to touch on one thing, man. We mentioned Premier earlier, and of course, man, Guru, Boston legend, man. That was one of your friends. What we have to definitely acknowledge is that like Gangstarr sound is like the foundation of like boom bap hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
pretty much.
That's the they laid the they created what is boom bap, like to me. Like that's that traditional sound that people, go for. Just talk about just being around during that time. Like what was the energy like? Like even like what's going on politically right now in the country, like there's different, it kind of goes in a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like just talk about the energy of what was going on in the world at that time to make that kind of music, and you know, give us a Guru story, man, because we know that's your boy, man. I definitely want to touch on that.
Yeah, I mean, the energy was kind of the same energy that we are having now. I mean, black, you know, brothers was getting killed by cops. It just wasn't videos of it. You know what I'm saying? So we was kind of always all in the same, you know, fuck the system, fuck the government, the cops. Everybody was on that, man. I think, you know, there was a lot more unity, that kind of energy around supporting each other and, you know, showing up at people's shows and supporting their records, making sure you know, doing what you can do. So I think it was, and we were all young too, so there was just a lot of camaraderie, and the era, you know, was like everything was happening right then and there, right, like right in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, man. Talk about Guru, man. Give us a good Guru story, man. That probably hasn't been told, man. Because, like, you know, we got to keep that legacy alive, man. That's something that I'm proud of, being from Boston. You know what I mean? Like he was part of really laying the foundation of what is a sound and element of hip hop that's still relevant and will be relevant to the end of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shoot, the last time, I would say, man, the last time that I was really hanging out with Guru was probably like, when we hung tough, was probably like 96, 97. He actually wanted me to sign the Ill Kid Records. That's when he had started that.
Yeah.
And I had jumped on the album.
He had Crumb Snatcher, right?
Yeah, he had Crumb. I think Crumb was signed to him. He wanted me to sign to him. He had Aguilar signed to him too. Because he actually did that beat for the song that we did on that album. So yeah, I mean, he flew me. The crazy shit was, this was when he had bought his big crib in Long Island, and I would say this was at his height. This is when I think Moment of Truth went gold, or you know, they had a gold record. He had the new crib, the Benz. Nigga flew me to New York. He flew me to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we chilled, and then we went out to L.A. for like 2 weeks. It was chilling, man, and it was just a great time, man. I didn't end up signing with him. I ended up, you know, doing my own thing, man. But I think that those 2 weeks and that time, you know, that I spent with him, I even got to know him more, you know, I knew him since 85, but, you know, when you blow up, sometimes people can change. You know, he still always was the same dude, man.
Yeah.
A great dude. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. He was rich as shit. And still the same dude from around the way, man, and showed me that kind of love, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that would be my story for him, man.
That's super dope, man. But yeah, man, this is definitely like just an honor and privilege, man, to have you, you know, on our show, man. Like I said, this is something, you know, we starting up Beat Club podcast. You know, we have the Stew Showcase, you know what I'm saying? We putting on for producers and showcasing producers and trying to bridge them up with artists, and, you know, just keep that energy, that real hip hop energy alive, you know what I mean? And to have somebody like you on the show, it's just incredible, man. So we really, really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you for your time,
I appreciate y'all. And next time I'm gonna come up in the studio, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely come up here, brother. Yeah. You gotta come up to the stew too. You gotta come up to the stew, man. Drop by the stew next time we have it. I believe it's gonna be in March, man. We'll drop the date later, but we definitely want you to come by.
We usually have Acro always judges too, man, which is another legend, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ed's from Roxbury. I'm a little biased because Axe from Dorchester, you know what I mean?
That's my brother, though. That's my brother.
But we all brothers, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
But yeah, man, you got to come through, man, because we have a lot of dope new producers, man. So I know, like we said from the beginning of this interview, you have the air, man. So it would definitely be to your benefit. You'll catch up with some.
I'm there.
Word up, man.
And yo,
when it's going down.
Can we also give just a round of applause, man, for 25-year anniversary of Life of a Kid in the Ghetto, yo? Can we just give a round of applause for that? That's from Boston, y'all.
Salute.
From Boston,
I know. I kind of slept, man. I got to grab my tape, man. The tapes are still available?
Yeah, we still got a couple more left, man.
Dude,
so.
looking at right here, limited edition cassette right now is actually online.
Okay, yeah. So I gotta grab mine. I'm gonna order mine,
Get
man.
the cassette.
Definitely. And order yours. All my people out there, man. Order yours, man.
Order yours, man.
For real.
Yo, thank you so much, sir, man. Thank you so much for just taking the time out to even rock with us, man.
It's all love, man. Thank y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yep. Peace and love.
Peace, man.
All right. One love.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
dope, man.
that was cool.
I guess we can go to commercial break real quick.
Yeah.
Are we good to go to commercial break now? All right, cool. We're going to go to commercial break. Like I said, y'all, Beat Club Podcast, everything Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, beatclubpodcast.com to submit your beats, and we'll be back. What up, everybody? Welcome back from the break, yo. This is D-Loops here alongside my boys. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
What up? It's Mark Marin.
What's the word? It's Artificial AV.
And we are back from our break. We are the creators of the stew, and this is the Beat Club.
Yeah.
We just had a great interview with Edo G. Shout out to Edo G for calling in, man.
Let's clap it up one more time for Edo G, man. We gotta give big ups, man. Yo, for real, man. You know, we spoiled in the city of Boston, man. We got a lot of legendary people walking around the city, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so salute to Edo, man. That's the big bro, and we really appreciate the opportunity to talk to him, man. That was dope.
Nah, that was definitely dope.
Yeah, salute for that history lesson, man.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I learned a lot right there.
It makes me feel young and old.
And we really didn't even scratch the surface either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta get him up here, man.
Yeah.
And really chop it up with him and have him play some Keep It or Cut It with us and just go more in depth, man. So Edo, man, you're always welcome here. If you're still listening, you're always welcome to slide through the Beat Club, man. We can chop it up. But we still got some more beats and stuff to play before the end of the show. We're gonna segue into this. And Edo, yo, if you're listening, you like some of these guys, man. We gonna plug you, and hopefully, if you were listening earlier, Edo gave out his email address, so you can always hit him up and give him beats, send him beats, feed him food. But for right now, we got something coming from E_Buddha. Joint's called Banks. It's E_BUDDHA, and we're gonna take a listen to this right now and see what's up. Just letting you know. I actually think this is just a straight loop, so I'm just cut it short right there. That was E_Buddha, yo, with Banks. I'm gonna let you guys comment first before I comment on that.
I mean, you already said it right there. You cut it short. I mean, we gonna cut that one, man. Well, I'm gonna cut that one. I don't know what that sound was, but it was too off. Sounds don't always have to be on beat, but that sound specifically was too off, so it threw me off. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay. That's a cut it.
Yeah, that's
Mary?
a cut it.
Yeah, we cut it, man. Yeah, just, you know, keep working. What's the producer's name?
E_Buddha.
Yeah, man, keep working, man. Keep working. It kind of sounds like you just started, I'm assuming, but
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like, man. You got to keep working, and you know, things were just a little off, and especially that chop with the flute sound or whatever, like that was coming in like off beat. So it was throwing everything off. Even with the drums could have kind of worked with the little offset, but you got to tighten it up a little bit, man. I'll cut it.
Cut it. All right, cool. That's two cut it. I'm also say the same thing, man. I'm gonna say cut it as well. I felt as though it was just it needed I want to say a little bit more, but it needed just some more period. Just some more attention, some more love.
Some more sauce.
Some more sauce. Can never have too much sauce. You know what I mean? Definitely throw that in there. It does sound like you just started, and I'm all for people just to keep at the craft and you know, refine what they're doing and revisit their work or something like that. But it definitely sounds like you need to rework that a little bit more, or add more to it, and just make it stand out a little bit more, because it just wasn't hitting as much, man. But Thank you so much for submitting, and I want you to keep on submitting to the Beat Club podcast. Thank you so much. That's E_Buddha. If you guys think any different, you can let us know on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram how you feel. But that was E_Buddha with Banks.
Yes, sir.
We got another submission. This is a new cat right here. It's called, their handle is No Long Talking, but it's at XNOLONG Talking. At X No Long Talking. Joint's called Turn. Oh, it better be Turn. It better be. Don't ever title something Turn and not be Turn. We about to see.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that one there as well. That is No Long Talking. At X No Long Talking. You can find them on Twitter or Instagram. Joint's called Turn. I'm gonna go to my Geminis to see how they felt about that as well. Y'all can jump in anytime.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, man. I feel like the foundation was cool, honestly, because I have a couple beats that sound like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just missing the saison. It didn't have too much. Yeah, it needed some more seasoning in there, and it didn't do it for me.
All right.
So I'm gonna cut it.
You can cut it?
Yeah.
Marin, what's the word?
He over here smiling.
You need to cut it.
You need to cut it?
Yeah, I would cut it, man.
You cut
it? Just basic. Yeah, I would just cut it. Yeah, I would cut it.
You cut it? No feedback on it? That's just it? Just cut it?
Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, it was just kind of basic, just whatever. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like, I could definitely hear, like, you know, like, just one of those generic songs, like, you never know. It might be something that might bust if it's one of those dances or something, I don't know. Like,
I think it depends on getting the right artists on there, but the actual, like, sounds were too generic.
Yeah, it's just a generic
you gotta tweak those knobs.
But if you got Fetty Wap on it or something, you never know. Fetty.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
But still, I still say you gotta tweak them knobs on I don't know what software, whatever you're using, man, but you gotta change those sounds up.
Touch a knob and turn it.
It was too basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Combine some sounds and honestly that it could be a banger.
Yeah.
For right now.
Yeah. For right now, it just sounds like the majority of the sounds were just not touched. They were just, like you said, stock thrown in there.
Factory.
Plug here, and that's that. I mean, I'd go cut it as well. It just needs a little bit more love. You guys got to start throwing some TLC in your beats, man. Just because you're bopping to it, because you've been listening to it for like 30 minutes to 2 hours or 3 hours, doesn't mean that it's done hot yet. Go back in, get yourself some monitors. I don't know if you're mixing over your headphones or something, but definitely give your beats some additional love, and then keep on sending them through. So that's 3 cut-its right now from the Beat Club. But I want to thank you for submitting your beats. Feel free to keep on sending more.
Yeah, I think he got some more in the submission box.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. Most people send beats in bulk, and I always love that. To producers, send beats in bulk. We can always give it a listen, if not today, then the following week, et cetera, et cetera. We just want to listen to beats, dope beats at that. But definitely, if you're going to title something Turnt, man, we got to be turned up in this piece, man. I was waiting for that. We trying to end our day on a high note, so we're going to go down to, we got something that was submitted by Michael L. I think you know this cat, right? Yeah. So Michael L., he got something called It's Kinda Sad. Oh, damn. It's kind of sad. I just said I want to turn up, and I just got a beat called It's Kinda Sad, but let's see what's good. Michael L., y'all.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
And that was by Michael L. It's kind of sad. Marin, the beat's called It's Kind of Sad. All right, the beat's called It's Kind of Sad by Michael L. Just so all the listeners can understand where I'm coming from. The beat's called It's Kind of Sad. But Marin, what is your thoughts on that?
I'm keeping it.
Just straight up keeping it? Feedback?
I'm keeping it. Yeah, it's just one of those like this is one of those like like how like Old Dirty Bastard is like insane genius. Like sometimes like it's just things that don't make sense come together, but it just makes sense. Like that's what this is. This beat is like a hodgepodge of sounds and the drum samples.
You use the word hodgepodge?
Yeah, just like a.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, just meaning just random, a mix of random sounds that happen to work together. You know what I mean? Like. It just works. Like it's what did it for me is like when that sample with the bell kind of like it fit and it was like a random sample from you could tell it was from somewhere else and it just worked, man. It had like a little knot to it and it was a little rugged, a little raw sound to it, but it works. You know what I mean? Like it just worked, man. It was just one of those times where it works. And so, for that reason, I keep it, man. Right. I keep it. It kind of worked, man.
Avi, what's the word?
I don't know.
Michael L.
Kind of on the fence.
Yep.
It was kind of scary at first because I didn't know where it was going, but and the drop kind of was like, okay, I'm knocking. But for the sake of somebody who's indecisive making a decision right now, I would say I'm gonna keep it.
You gonna keep it as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Alright.
It knocked enough for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say them drums saved you, bro.
Yo, listen.
Oh, I see. He done switch it up and it got funky real quick.
Yeah. I was about 3 minutes in and started switching up.
He did the Manny Fresh to it a little bit.
Word, I can hear Weezy, old school Weezy on there.
He did the old school Manny Fresh on it. Put the bounce on it. There we go. See, now we done turned it up.
Yo, you named that beat wrong. What's wrong with you, man?
It's not kind of sad, bro. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, I like that joint, man.
I would say honest, I felt like Avi. I didn't know where the hell the beat was going.
Yeah.
At first, but I like weird noises. I like weird sounds, and that right there kind of had me like. Where is this going? And them drums hit, and it felt right. Even the little weird off noises at times, it just felt right. So I'm gonna say I'll keep it, just because I feel like someone can just spit on that. Like if you were practicing your bars, you can let that loop and just go.
I think I'm gonna have to take a listen to that when I get home.
Yeah.
The drum was thumping.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that Manny Fresh switch got me though.
The switch up definitely took it to a different level. But listen, man, it's not rocket science, man. Like especially hip hop production, it's all about chopping up dope samples, finding dope drum sounds from dope breaks somewhere. You know what I mean, and making it work. That's what it is. That's what hip hop is, making shit work.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
So check it out, yo. That's it for Keep It or Cut It today.
Yeah.
We actually have a new little segment we're gonna try today.
Yeah.
Where me, Marin, and Artificial AV ended up kind of looking in our. I can kind of say our archives and seeing, what artists we had in our archives and what tracks that we are vibing to right now. Basically, tracks that bang. Tracks that bang. So, you know, Marin, myself, and Avi have all submitted a track, either people we know or whatever it is, and we just felt like these tracks need to be heard. And I'm going to have each person kind of talk about why they submitted this track. I'm going to go with right here. I think you just submitted something, Marin. You got something from Spender? Is that what you just submitted?
Yeah, track from Spender's project, man. The name of the project is called Shards of Glass. New project came out on AR Classics. Shout out to Archetype, who will be our guest next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Archetype, the Bridge Sound and Stage. Super dope producer. But yeah, this album is very dope, man. Spender has been on the scene for a long time. 1/3 of the group Retrospect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just one of my favorite guys in the city, man. One of my favorite, artists in the city. And I'm real proud of this project, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely produced by Hash Gordon, who is also a part of Retrospect, you know what I'm saying, formerly known as Raw Intelligence. And the vibe on this joint, it's like, it's that thin line. It's that raw hip hop, but at the same time, it got the modern sound of drums that people want to rock with right now. You know what I'm saying? It has that element to it, but at the same time, it's that raw hip hop sound that we all love, and everybody spits on it. It's featuring Terminology and Rex as well. So it's a tough track. This is the track that starts the project. Go on your iTunes, wherever you get music from, and get Spenda, SPNDA. The name of the project is called Shards of Glass, and this record is called Transparency. We see through y'all fools out there, man. So let's go.
I see if it bangs.
Batter up.
The Beat Club.
Yeah. Listen. Jumping over obstacles and breaking down the barriers. Interior all over the paper. See, I'ma tear it up. Parameters is covered. Surveillance is on the cameras. The frequency is different. Nowhere to put the antenna up. They trying to play stupid. You think we some bag handlers? I'm fighting for a spot at the table like bad manners. Thought that it was all entertainment. I'm backhanding them. Did I make my message clear enough? Challenges I meet them, my position I defeat them. Like I'm fighting for my freedom, I gotta prove it. I swear they ain't seeing me. Transparency, I swear they ain't seeing me. Big things popping and small things roll. Staying clear, I'm wildin' out of control. Cause I swear they ain't seeing me. Like transparency, I swear they ain't seeing me. Like transparency. Yeah, I've been playing the cut, delaying the heavy anticipation. I'm starting to lose my patience, just itching to find a way in. Crusading, evading danger, abandon level of anger. Don't test them, a false start, a commotion. The clothes ripping like punches throwing conviction. Bestowing wisdom, controller of prohibition. Conditions are morbid, visit the mortician. Meddle with the mockeries. Might expect the deck before I prep. Recite a few Socrates philosophies, awkwardly moving often while plucking quotes from the glossary.
So right there, that was Spender.
Yeah.
With Transparency.
Super dope, man. Shout out to Hash Gordon on that fucking beat, man. Woo.
Yeah, that beat was stupid.
That was a track that bang right there from Marin, y'all. Avi, you sent me something as well.
Yeah, man.
You got me something in SoundCloud real quick. What you send over to me? What's this called right here?
I sent over a song by Trevor Holmes, my homie.
My God.
It's called Agree. And it was actually produced by Marco Marcel, who's been a part of the stew for about 3 years. He's been rocking with us, man. I think they dropped it sometime last year in the first quarter, maybe second quarter, and I've been rocking with this song ever since. It's a different vibe. I know we usually play some hard beats and some other joints in here, so I decided to mellow it down just a little bit. But it's still got that bop to it. You'll hear it, trust me. So yeah, here's Agree by Trevor Holmes, produced by Marco Marcel.
And it's a track that bangs.
Young Trevor
The Beat Club.
You know I need your love, you know I need. You deserve my loving, girl, don't you agree? I tell them who's the only one on my mind. 100's when I keep it all
The Beat Club.
You know love ain't been real to me. Love's something you can feel, not see. Everything is what you need in me. I can feel the vibe, don't you agree? No, 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 no. Don't you agree?
The Beat Club.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you agree? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was Trevor Holmes with Agree, right? Produced by Marco Marcel.
Yes, sir.
All right, now it's a track that bang, yo. Let me know if you agree, yo. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, let us know right now if you agree to these tracks that bang.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Shout out to the industry, man.
All right. And I got someone I want to submit, man. Shout out. It's his birthday today as well. I got a track I've been bumping for quite some time. It's by my boy Left Hook. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, LH,
Happy birthday,
man.
my G.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He dropped this song called Someone to Love You on a project called The Dirty 30s. It's when he was entering that club as well. I actually got the opportunity to do the artwork on that, so that was dope. But I've always liked this track, man. He's from NY, but he reps Boston as well on the low, man. But we're going to play this track right here. I'm not sure the producer details, but I believe Chad Dexter produced it. I believe so. So let's take a listen to Someone Love You.
You just want someone to love you. You just want someone to love you.
This is a track that bangs.
You just want someone to love you. You just want
The
someone to
Beat
love
Club.
you. You want a man that can change your life, make you his wife. But all he's looking for is someone new tonight. You might just be the one, but don't be too surprised if you end up alone once he sees through your lies. You want me to be the man that will come to your rescue, but I ain't your daddy, I ain't the one to protect you. Nope. You looking for someone to love you. You looking
The Beat
for
Club.
someone to love you. Girl, I know how you feel. Love is a battlefield. I know your boyfriend don't know what you do for dollar bills. I'll keep your secret safe. Let's leave this place, we outta here. She'll take off all her outer wear, only if there's powder near. She don't live in fear, don't got a care in the world. She don't wanna be say, don't make her your girl. Please don't do that, nigga. El Capitan, yeah, you that nigga. Fill up your cup with fluid, cause mine is overflowing. I might just lose my balance, but usually I control it. These bitches always rolling. Off that Molly, they floating. It's easier to notice, cause your eyes are wide open. Caught up in your emotions, your heart and wallet broken. You still working for tokens, and that's why you want me to be the man that will come to your rescue. But I ain't your daddy, I ain't the one to protect you. Nope. You looking for someone to love you. You looking for someone to love you.
My favorite line.
You, I can never trust you. My whole crew crushed you. You suffering from autism. You've been ran through.
So that was Left Hook, man, with Someone to Love You. Happy birthday, brother. If you are an indie artist out there right now, if you know an indie artist or you're managing an indie artist and you guys have a single, we now have a button up on our page, beatclubpodcast.com, where you can submit for tracks that bang. We will go through them, pick out our favorites, and play one every week as long as there's heat there. If you guys don't provide the heat, we're going to bring our own. We want to give a shout out to everybody that's here today in the building. Shout out to Dimitri for holding us down for Gotta Go to Network. If you have beats on deck, y'all, please send them. Beat Club Podcast, everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a private group on Facebook as well. Be a part of the community, man. We got a bunch of producers in there doing dope things. Talk it up, chat it up, see what's up. On top of that, submit beats on our website. And if you can't join the Beat Club Podcast on there, type the Stu Showcase, man, to see what's good with us. You can follow Marin at where, brother?
Authentic Marin on Instagram, Mark Marin on Twitter.
AV, what about you?
That's Artificial AV on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that, man.
Bet. And I am Do It All Loops. That's Loops with a Z, not Lopez. But yeah, you can find all this information on the beatclubpodcast.com. If you scroll down, you'll see our photos. You'll be able to link to our Twitter and everything. And hit us up, man. Thank you so much for tuning into the Beat Club Podcast, y'all. And I want to say peace out to my brothers. Peace out to the guy going to network. And just so I can say it on the radio, I'm going to say it this time. Yeah.